Okay, guys, I'm back. You might see my eyes a little red. They're not as red because I didn't start the video until late, so that way my eyes wouldn't be all red and all that. So, and it because it makes me hard to see and talk and all that. But I'm better now a little bit. So, like I said about my four, I am going to get my four, and when I do get my four, um, you guys could do a lot of things. You guys can see the video and I guess save it to your favorites, I guess, and all that. And I did get a new save for all my money, so hopefully I get a whole bunch, so much money that stacked up in it that I'll be able to go buy 2 GoPro cameras for 2 of my helmets, and there are things that I do need. Uh, and people into the Republic, which is anybody that are in cars. I don't know. I don't know how many people in the United States are gonna see this video, but the people that are in cars, stop stalking me. You're not funny. Like, when I'm riding and you see me, don't just follow me or start to follow me or, look at me weird, 'cause I'm not doing nothing. I'm out having a fun time. And I'll say this to riders, the truck riders that are outside, and just regular trucks, people, and even you, Tigger, you're a dumbass. And just face it, you need to stop following me, and I'm tired of you, following me and having to see pity on me, alright? Because I don't like to yell at you, and I know you don't like to yell at me. So stop yelling at me, I'll stop yelling at you. And Tigger, I'm just saying, and I forgot to tell you this a long time ago when I raved to you, I was gonna come stop near you and tell you, but they're making those roads illegal, okay? They're making them legal. They're turning it from being illegal to legal. So I'll tell you this, Tigger. All right. And I think they're legal now that I could ride the Fords on the road. They're making game lands allowed to. Yeah, they're making Fords allowed on the road. So if I go riding down really fast and you call the cops, I hope you know you're the one's going to get arrested, not me, because they're making them road legal now for the game roads. So I'm just saying, Tigger, stop where you're at it. You're not funny. I seen you, and I just saw you today, dude. I just saw you today going zoom, flying up the road today. So don't be racing me out and telling me that in other words, racing words out. Stop saying that, you know, I shouldn't be on the road racing and all that, and you care for me and all that crap, because I don't believe any of that coming out of your mouth. And second of all, you need to stop speeding up the real road in case of those little cat, because there's a cat that hides in my yard, and if it happens to go out and you're riding, you're going to run over it, and you're going to feel bad. And another thing is too, Tigger, you can't stop me from riding on the road. There's no such thing as you stopping me from riding on the road. And you know what, Tigger? I'll say this too, dude. All right, and it's another thing that I should say this to you or not, but you're stingy, and I think you're mad all the time, and you uh have bad days that you'll never forget, and you take it on other people, and that's not how things should be, Tigger. Because even if you, I'll say this, even if you have a bad day, okay, you're right, you're allowed to stop me and say, you know what, if you're on this road, you know, I'm gonna go to your parents and I'm gonna tell them that you're on this road and you're speeding. But you don't have a right to threaten me and my friend that one day that Andrew, that guy that was riding, when we were having fun and yelling, and that wasn't even me yelling, that was my friend. And you had no right stopping us and yelling at us and saying, well, if you come on this road again, I'm gonna call police and all that. For when we were not doing anything. You threatened us. So I still have something against you, and I'm still holding that grudge, and I'm still thinking about turning you in because I think you do drugs. Honestly, I really think you do, and you really need to stop doing that. And because I'll say this too, Tigger, if the cops haven't searched your house, because if we would get mad at you and tired of you harassing us, and we call the police and tell them that we're on the dirt road, and we read it on a newspaper that they made game lands uh 4 is allowed to ride on the road, on the dirt road, and if you were harassing us, they would come to your house and arrest you. Alright? And I'm not saying that you're a bad guy, but what I'm trying to say is you have to leave us alone. How many dirt bikes and ATVs have you seen racing up down that dirt road? I mean, not me, but I mean our people. Probably 500 of them. And you never stop them. You never yelled at them. I never hear you yelling because usually when you yell, you're loud, and I never heard you yell. And so stop trying to make the hole bigger. Is what I'm trying to say, or what I'm trying to get the point across is, or to you is, because I'll say this, Tigger. All right, I think you don't. I'll say this. I don't think you know how fun it is to ride ATV and to go fast. I think when you were a kid, you had a bad neighborhood, you had no ATV, and I think you were just plain old mean. And when you were a kid like me, because I know what you're probably going through, all right, because you're older and you're not a kid, you're not a teenager, and probably when you were a teenager, you had bad, what they call it, self-esteem. And when you got really angry at your parents, probably you were all angry, and then all those all those things added up, and then when you got to being an adult, you never let that go, and you had a grudge, and you just, yeah, you yeah, you're mean to other people, and that's not how things should be, Tigger. And really, Tigger, come on, dude, let's face it. All right, there's other ATVs and dirt bikes that are riding up there, and if they're doing it and they're racing and you don't yell at them, that means you don't yell at me. I know you're gifted. All right, I know you are. So don't act like you're not gifted because you are. And I'll say this too, buddy. All right, I'm not trying to be a jerk to you at all, but what I'm saying is that those game lands, they're making fours illegal, so that I can go riding on the road with them. And if you happen to get mad and we got mad and we turned you in, you're the one who's going to end up getting arrested. We're not going to get arrested. You are. All right. And one of my girlfriends may arrest you because one of my girlfriends that I'm dating right now from San Diego is a cop, and I told her that you're picking on me, and she might come up and pick your ass up. So you must leave me alone right now. And I'll say this too, Tigger. All right. The only why I don't ride, and if you're wondering, if you're up in your house right now wondering why is that guy not riding the ATV anymore, well, that's because of you. Because you keep scaring the crap out of me. And I'll say this too, Tigger. If you ever hit my four, like I said, and this has to all do with the game lands being legal, where I could ride on the dirt road on my four, if you chased me and you hit my four-wheeler, you're responsible for that. I'm letting you know, right now and right now, that if you hit my four-wheeler, you're gonna be paying a couple $1,000 to be able to buy me a brand new four-wheeler. I'm telling you that right now, and you're gonna take that in consider. So I hope you don't end up one of these days when I'm speeding, because one of these days I'm not gonna care for you, Tigger. And I'm saying that for right now because I want to let you know, and let you know what I'm thinking right now, because I need to let you know what I'm thinking right now, so you know what's going on in my brain and what's going on in yours. But I'm telling you right now, Tigger, that if you don't stop chasing me and I end up going on the dirt road, because like I said, the dirt roads, the game commission, they're allowing them the ride there. So if I happen to go on there one day and you chase me and we get mad at because you're yelling at us, we're allowed to call police on you and we're allowed to arrest you technically. So you might stop chasing me, because I'm telling you, Tigger, I'm getting really tired of you chasing me, because it's not all about you, Tigger. All right, and I know your house is not a beautiful house, so you might stop going "Meow" and yelling at me because you think your house is all fat and it's all clean, because your house is not clean. Your house is filthy like a bird. So you must get used to, um, then riders ride back there because if you didn't live back there, Tigger, I'm just saying we'd be flying down there, all right, and having fun. And I mean, before you were even born, that road was a regular dirt road. And how did I know? Because when I was born and I was about probably 3 years old, I was back to walking there. So, well, I was in my mom's belly, and I could still see out her belly, and I knew that that dirt road had nobody on living on there because it was just such an old dirt road. And then it got to where, you know, you guys started getting on there, and then it just wasn't a good dirt road because there was people living there. And I'll say this too, Tigger. I'm not trying to be a big jerk, but what I am trying to do is I'm trying to save your life, all right, before you end up getting the crap beaten out of you. Because I'm not saying this to be mean, but there is other ATV guys and dirt bike guys that are stronger than me. That if you make them upset when they're riding and you make them mad, they might attack you. All right, and I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. And for all the ATV fans and dirt bikes fans out there, you can tell this guy the F off, the fuck off. Because let's face it, guys, he's not, he's a pussy. He's a fucking pussy. Alright? And sometimes guys like Tigger, which is about, I'm guessing he's probably about 21 years old or something like that. And he is just an imitator. He likes to make you scared when it really is not that bad. He likes to emphasize it from it being, well, if you do this, you do that. From if you do this, I'm gonna call the police on you. All right. He tries to make it enthusiastic. Just put it that way. Enthusiastic. He tries to make it more enthusiastic than what it already is. He tries to he tries to raise his voice to get you scared than what it would be if he would just go up to you and say, "Well, if you're riding on the road fast, I'd go tell your parents and blah 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 this and that." And yeah, so all I have to say, Tigger, for rounding up my video is I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be getting a new Ford pretty darn soon, and it's gonna have the bathroom out. And if you chase me from that, I'm not gonna stop. I hope you know that. I will not stop because I am not gonna have another year with you harassing me and saying that you're going to do this and that. So you might get used to that. If I do get a quad, that I am going to be riding on that road, speeding and flying. And if you do try to come after me, you're not going to catch me because when you take a battle out of a four, it makes it way faster and way louder, and you're not going to catch me. So that's it for today's video, everybody, and peace out and have a cheerful day. And Tigger, just letting you know, you might stop because you're not funny and you're not cool when you're mean. And I'll say this too, that when they start making those game lands road legal for the ATVs to ride on there, I'm not going to stop there for you. I'm not. I'm sorry, but if you call the police, I'll say this too, and I'll say another thing, and I'll say this too, that I'm not scared of you anymore, Tigger. So if you happen to call police when I'm riding and I'm speeding, and I'll tell you I made a new trail going up a hill. So if they chase me, they're gonna just end up breaking down. And if I come back down and the cop tries to get me, I'm gonna run over the cop. And second of all, they probably won't do nothing to me or probably get me to pay money because they're probably so hurt and death. And another thing is, Tigger, is if you happen to call police, they're gonna tell you that there's nothing they can do because it is a game land. And the only cop will probably go down there is the game land. There's no such thing as cops going down there. It's probably just the game land cops. And the game land cops would probably just say, well, you know what, Taggart, that guy that's riding his four on the road speeding fine. I can't do nothing about him being on there and such and such. So I'm just saying, Tigger, You must stop digging yourself a hole because all you're doing is making that bigger. And so far, you got the hole about this big. All right. Well, about that big. Because right now, I'm thinking about turning you in. So quit trying to harass me and say that I can't ride on the road because I'm allowed to ride on the road. I know I'm allowed. And you can't be telling me that I'm not allowed and that it's a public road and you're going to call the police because it is a public road. And you're right. I do agree that it's a public road with you. But that does not mean that you call the police on me because you think that you're all tough and all that and that you can get me in trouble for running on the road because it says motorized vehicles. Well, I'll tell you who owns that too. I'll even tell you who owns that dirt road. So you know when I'm flying and racing who owns that. It's Lori and Lenny's land, property land. Alright. But only the game land commissioners go on it and control it for them. So quit following me, quit harassing me, and number thirdly, quit trying to yell at me and my friends because one of these days I am going to get angry and I will have a phone with me. And I'll show you, I do have a phone. Well, I did. And I'm not afraid to use it on you, Tigger. Um, oh no, I did have a phone here. But I can't find it. Well, I'll show you. Hold on, Tigger, because I'm going to show you that I have a cell phone. So I'm not scared of you. So if you stop me, you're pretty much screwed because the next time you pull me over, you're screwed. All right, you're screwed. There, I found it. Here, Tigger. Look at that. See? Nice picture, huh? Got a dirt bike on there. So, and see? It's a phone. So if you harass me, I can call the police on you. Okay? So just keep that in mind that if you're harassing me, I can call the police on you. I am fully capable of doing that. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, Tigger, but you can't stop me anymore because it's not your road. You don't own it, and whoever owns it, it's their job to stop me if I'm on the road with my four. And you're not one of them, so quit. And I'll say this, Tigger, get a shower. You're gross. You're a pig. All right, you haven't even took a shower lately. I can tell just the way every day I see you. Green shirt, 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 green shirt. Every freaking fucking day I see that. Green shirt, green shirt, green shirt, green shirt. I see that. And it's not good, Tigger. It's not good to wear a shirt every day that you are outside running around in that. You probably even sleep in that. Ew, you're gross. Ew, 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 ew. I don't even do that. I change my clothes. See, today it's it's gray, but yesterday it was green, and the third day I had blue, and so on and so forth. So change the shirt and change your attitude away and get a shower and do some other things and get your madness out of you because I'm tired of you taking it on me. So and my friends. So get used to it, knock the hell off, and if I see you racing up the dirt road again or the road road, I will call the police on you. You understand me? And I don't want you fucking sassing me because I'm tired of you and I'm tired of the way you judge my friends and me. And I'll say this too: I'm not scared of you, Tigger. You know, my dad made me understand you, but there's no way that you're gonna stop me now. And I'm really crazy. And excuse me. And There's no way that you can say that I'm not allowed to ride on the road because it's not your road to judge and say who should be on it and who should not be. So that's it. Stay on my business. Thank you, Tigger and Taggart, bitch and retard.